Hi, Sarah from One-Eyed Cat Online Marketing here, and welcome back to our Ultimate Google Ads checklist for e-commerce. And today we're looking at checklist item number 24. And this one asks, are you using negative keywords or and negative keyword lists? So what are negative keywords briefly? Negative keywords are how you control what you don't want to show up for. So keywords, obviously, when you want to target a keyword or a keyword phrase, you enter those into your account and you say, I want to show up for this search term. What the negative keywords do is allow you to add keywords that will say, right, I don't want to show up if the phrase that somebody types contains this word or this phrase. Examples might be, particularly for e-commerce businesses, might be words like free, cheap. If you are a premium brand, you don't want to show up for people searching for something that's a cheap version of what you do. Other common things would be people looking for jobs, for apprenticeships, for training maybe. So this is that's what keywords, negative keywords are, and that's why you would need them in your account. Because even if you have really sort of tight targeting of keywords, and even if, say, you were only using exact match keywords, even now exact match keywords, you'll show up for a lot of variations because of the way that Google have updated the keyword targeting in recent months. So it's very important that you check on what searches are triggering your ads. And if you see any that aren't relevant or that you don't want to show up for, you need to add them as negative keywords. Now I'll quickly show you. Let's jump in and show you where to go to look for the search terms that trigger your ads. So this is just an old test campaign of mine. So from the keywords, you've got we're in the campaigns tab here. You just need to go down to keywords here. And then you'll see across the top, so in a search campaign, you'll have search keywords. Now you can do this for shopping campaigns as well. Obviously, you won't have positive keywords in a shopping campaign, but if you scroll across here, you'll see negative keywords. So if you just click on that, you'll see whether you have any negative keywords added to your account. So you can see we've got negative keywords added in here. If there are any lists, as you can see here, you'll see if you've got a list added. Now what a list does is you can apply the same negative keywords across multiple campaigns. It makes it a little bit easier if you've got certain words that you never ever want to show up for. You stick them in a list and then you add that list to every single campaign you have in your account. As I say, goes for search and shopping campaigns. To see what searches you're actually showing up for, you just click on this search terms tab here. Select search terms, and these are the keywords or the searches that you are showing up for. So as you can see, actually these are all pretty relevant for when I was running this particular campaign. This is a shopping campaign. It tells you these are the shopping campaign the searches that were triggering the shopping ads. This is a search campaign here, communion favors. As you can see, you can scroll down here and look and say, right, were there any of these? Let's move myself over there. Any of these searches not relevant to what I do? If they are, then you can either add them as a negative keyword inside this particular campaign, and if you recognize it, as I say, as something that you never want to show up for any campaign, regardless of what it is, you can add it to a negative list. Now, it's well worth, when you first start building any campaigns, adding a sort of a standard negative keyword list to cover all the kind of general rubbish that you can end up showing up for, just to kind of start you from a good place, if you like. Now, if you Google negative keyword lists, you'll find lots of examples and lots of things that you can download. So I would suggest that you download one of those, go through it to make sure you actually look and see if everything is relevant to you. And if it is, then you can add that, you know, once you've kind of got all the keywords that you think you do want to stop showing up for, create your own negative list, upload those keywords, add it to all your campaigns, and they're, you know, hopefully you won't have too much wasted ad spend. It can waste a lot of money because you can, as I talked about in the match types video, you can show up for a lot of unrelated terms potentially. So this is definitely something that you need to be doing at least, well, I would say I normally do it once a week, depends how much traffic you have, of course. Maybe once a month if you only have a small account, but once a week you need to constantly go through those search queries and make sure you're picking up the keywords that you're showing up for that you don't want to, and it will save you a lot of wasted ad spend. So that's it, our checklist item for today. Don't forget to post your comments below. If you have any topics that you'd like me to cover also, please post those in the comments as well. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye.